Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel. It's always a pleasure to have you join us as we explore the latest happenings within the world of royalty. Today, we delve into a rather intriguing situation that appears to have unfolded behind the palace walls, involving the two royal brothers, Prince William and Prince Harry. Recent reports suggest a significant degree of frustration, perhaps even simmering anger felt by the Prince of Wales. The cause? It seems his younger brother, the Duke of Sussex, managed to undertake a mission that William himself had apparently harbored ambitions to carry out, effectively beating him to the punch in a move that has reportedly left the future king quite displeased. We'll be unpacking the details of Prince Harry's surprising journey and the alleged reaction from Kensington Palace. Before we dive into the heart of this unfolding story, if you find our royal updates informative and engaging, please do take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support truly helps us continue bringing you these detailed reports. Now, let's set the scene. The relationship between Prince William and Prince Harry has, as we know, been under considerable strain for some time. Their paths have diverged significantly, both personally and in terms of their royal roles, or lack thereof in Harry's case. Against this backdrop, any perceived slight or instance of one-upmanship tends to attract significant attention. The central event sparking these latest reports is a surprise visit made by Prince Harry last Thursday. The Duke of Sussex traveled to Ukraine, a nation still grappling with the devastating consequences of war. Specifically, Harry visited the city of Lviv, located in the western part of the country. His purpose there was not merely symbolic. He toured a rehabilitation facility, a place dedicated to the incredibly difficult and vital work of helping soldiers and civilians who have suffered injuries during the conflict. This was a quiet, unannounced visit, highlighting Harry's continued interest in supporting veterans and those affected by conflict, themes that have long been central to his public work, most notably through the Invictus Games. It's worth noting the context surrounding Harry's trip. This journey took place despite the ongoing discussions and legal battles concerning his security arrangements when visiting the United Kingdom. The Duke has been fighting for the right to have police protection for himself and his family when on British soil, citing safety concerns. Yet he undertook this visit to a country actively at war, a move that demonstrates a certain level of determination and perhaps highlights the different considerations at play when operating outside the direct framework of the official royal family. Now, turning our attention to Prince William. Sources close to the situation, as reported by outlets like the Daily Mail, claim that the Prince of Wales has harbored a long-standing aspiration to visit Ukraine himself. It's understood that the future king has expressed a desire to show solidarity with the Ukrainian people, and perhaps witness firsthand the situation on the ground, ever since the full-scale conflict with Russia began in early 2022. A visit by the heir to the throne would undoubtedly be a powerful gesture of support from the United Kingdom. However, according to these same sources, William's hopes have been consistently curtailed. Kensington Palace aides, along with security officials, are said to have strongly advised against such a trip, deeming it too high risk. The security implications for the direct heir to the British throne visiting an active war zone are, understandably, immense and complex. Officials reportedly delivered a firm rejection to the prospect of William traveling to Ukraine, citing the inherent dangers involved. This is where the reported frustration comes in. Seeing his younger brother, Prince Harry, successfully complete a visit to Ukraine, the very kind of engagement William was reportedly keen to undertake, is said to have significantly irked the Prince of Wales. The sources describe him as being livid and absolutely annoyed, not just at being beaten to the punch, but also reportedly directing his frustration towards the palace officials who had previously prevented him from making a similar journey. There's a sense, according to these reports, that William feels hampered by the very protocols designed to protect him, especially when he sees Harry operating with greater freedom, albeit as a private citizen. The term rankled was specifically used by sources to describe William's reaction to Harry's appearance in Lviv. It's crucial to differentiate between the positions of the two brothers here. Prince Harry, while globally recognized, is no longer a working member of the royal family. His visit, though high-profile, was undertaken in a private capacity. Security arrangements, while undoubtedly necessary, would fall under a different category compared to those required for the Prince of Wales. A visit by William would be seen as an official state-level gesture, carrying immense symbolic weight and demanding the highest level of security planning and protection, something deemed unfeasible or excessively risky in the current climate by his advisors. While Prince William may have been prevented from visiting Ukraine directly, it doesn't mean he hasn't shown his support for the region or engaged with military personnel involved in the broader security context. Just last month, he undertook a significant visit to Estonia. During this trip, the Prince of Wales met with NATO troops stationed near the Russian border, a clear demonstration of commitment to regional security and support for the armed forces. Pictures from that visit showed William dressed in combat gear, engaging directly with soldiers, participating in activities, and undoubtedly boosting morale among those serving far from home. This visit served as a reminder of William's own military background and his dedication to his role as a future commander-in-chief. So, what we seem to have is a tale of two brothers operating under vastly different circumstances. Harry forging his own path outside the royal fold, capable of making independent, perhaps bolder moves like the surprise Lviv visit. William, the heir apparent, deeply committed to his duties, but necessarily constrained by the security protocols and diplomatic considerations that come with his position. The alleged frustration felt by William, if accurate, is perhaps understandable. It highlights the inherent tension between a personal desire to act, to show solidarity on the ground, and the heavy responsibilities and limitations imposed by his future role as king. It might also reflect the ongoing complex dynamic between the brothers, a sense of competition, or at least a sensitivity to each other's actions on the world stage that persists despite their divergent paths. This situation underscores the often invisible web of security considerations, diplomatic protocols, and advisory council that shapes the actions of senior royals, particularly the direct heir. While Harry's visit was undoubtedly a meaningful gesture to those he met in Lviv, William's inability to make a similar trip, despite reportedly wanting to, speaks volumes about the unique burdens and restrictions that come with being the Prince of Wales. His visit to troops in Estonia was his way of showing support within the parameters deemed acceptable and safe by his team. In summary, Prince Harry made a significant, unannounced visit to a rehabilitation center in Lviv, Ukraine, demonstrating his continued commitment to supporting those affected by conflict. This visit reportedly caused considerable frustration for his brother, Prince William, who, according to sources, had long wished to make a similar trip, but was prevented from doing so by palace aides and security officials due to the high risks involved for the heir to the throne. William is said to be annoyed both by being preempted by Harry and by the restrictions placed upon him. While unable to visit Ukraine, William did recently show his support for regional security by visiting NATO troops in nearby Estonia. This episode certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the differing realities faced by the two princes, the complexities of royal duties versus personal initiative, and the ever-present security concerns that shape the lives of the royal family, especially the direct line of succession. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you think the security concerns regarding a potential visit by Prince William to Ukraine were justified? Or do you feel Prince Harry's visit highlights a difference in approach and freedom? We would love to hear your perspectives in the comments section below. Thank you so much for joining us today for this discussion. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future royal updates and analyses. We appreciate your time and your thoughtful engagement. Until next time, take care and thank you for watching.